this is Manny with the LARP.com crew, and today we are interviewing Jeremy Brooks. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. So thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. As you know, LARP.com is conducting this interview in order to get the true story of LARPers. So, Jeremy, today we are ready to hear your story. So, did you have any initial thoughts about what LARP meant to you before attending your first event?
Not really. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to go try out.
And who or what got you into your first event?
It's a good question, actually. Me and my wife just got talking about it, and then it just snowballed from there.
Okay. And which event was the first one you've attended?
Well, it was a game that was going on around here. It was called LARPed. It doesn't exist anymore. It was about maybe a little over a year ago, and that was my first taste to it.
Okay.
But my first real event was in January of 2019 at Solar Clanthea down in Atlanta.
Okay. And for those of us who don't know what kind of LARP that is, can you explain a little bit about it?
High fantasy.
Okay. Did it have any a boffer incorporated into it?
Oh yeah. There was boffer weapons and all that stuff.
Okay.
But that was my first actual taste in role playing. I'm still not any good at role playing. So.
And what kind of character did you play in that LARP?
Barbarian.
Barbarian. I see you're in garb now. What can I ask? What you're garbed up as?
Just a regular warrior. Well, they call it a Shadow Knight. I mean, I'm supposed to have face paint on it. That was just too much to do. So.
Got it. So, if there's anything that you wish you would have known or been better prepared for your first event, what would it have been?
How to role play better.
How to role play better?
Yeah. Because normally I'll play like a quiet character, just because I'm not comfortable role playing.
Okay. Anything costume-wise you could think of that you wish you would have been better prepared for? No? Okay. And what kind of LARP do you most often like to attend?
The high fantasy type, with equal amounts of role play and combat.
Okay. And so do you tend to play the warrior character the most?
Yeah, that's what my costumes are more geared toward. So it's just a lot easier for me.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't know anything about magic, so I just like to hit stuff.
Have you attended any other LARPs since then?
Well, there's one. I wrote about it in the article, VOTR, and that's the one that I've been really going to. I mean, it's still in its beta stages. I think they're about to go live in May, actually, sometime in May. But yeah, it was the one that I've been attending the most. There's another one coming up that shares the same venue as VOTR. It's called Valair, and they've been around for a while, but they're just rebooting it, I guess. And that's one I've been I don't know, I've been spending most of my energy trying to help them with ideas and stuff.
So I'm sure VOTR is an acronym. If so, can you explain a little bit what that title means?
It means Visions of the Realm.
Okay. And is that a high fantasy LARP as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jeremy, how would you say that LARP has positively affected your daily life?
It gives me something to look forward to. I mean, it lets me separate real life, so I don't have to be myself for a while. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get
that. That's what helps me.
So from your first event until now, how would you say that your view of LARP has changed over time?
I still think it's fun. Nothing's changed.
Okay. Now, are there any upcoming events that you're looking forward to going to?
Just the one, the VOTR one, is going to have its first weekend event in May sometime. I forget the date. It's like May 8th through the 10th, I believe. I'll have to double check and let you know.
And that's in the Atlanta area?
Yeah, it's in a town called Barnesville. It's about maybe an hour south of Atlanta.
Okay. Now, my last question that I have for you, Jeremy, and it's probably my favorite question of the bunch. We have so many creative minds in the LARP community, and I'm sure you are one of those creative minds. Can you tell me, if you had to come up with the next greatest LARP idea, what would it be and why?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Star Wars. Because one, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and two, just like the Star Wars universe is so big, and there's just so much you could do with it. It's just, I think it'd be just great.
So yeah, I've heard that a couple times. I do agree that it would be fun to see a Star Wars LARP. If that did come about and you decided to attend, would you play an existing characters from the Star Wars saga, or would you create your own?
I'd create my own.
Nice. What do you think you'd kind of go with?
Probably Bounty Hunter.
Interesting, interesting. All right.
Yeah, I like the Sith Lords and the Jedi and Stormtroopers and all that, but I think the Bounty Hunter would be the most.
Perfect. So, Jeremy, listen, I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us tonight. It's been a pleasure. It's good to finally talk to you in person. And
right.
Shout out to Visions of the Realm, guys. Shout out to Jeremy. If you haven't already done so, check us out on LARP.com and LARPed on Facebook. Jeremy, again, thank you so much, man.
Oh, yeah.
You have a good night, okay?
Good for you, too.
Thanks. Bye.